Welcome to the Orpheus training series. This is Matt Navarre. In this lesson we're going to talk about transferring cases to counties that are using Orpheus and to counties that aren't yet, and also transferring contacts. So to start off with, let's say we have this E. coli case here, which is currently in Coos County, and let's say this person has moved to Harney County, to Burns. And so what we do is we just click on the address here. And this is assuming that you are the epi in Coos County who has access to this record and can transfer it out. And so we put in the new address, 1234 First Street. And I don't know the zip code there, but let's put in Burns. Now if we just delete the county here and tab out, it made a liar out of me. It should have actually put Harney County in there. We'll go ahead and put Harney County in. Now this tells me here that this is not currently in Orpheus County. So if we change this county, we'll do that on another one. We'll put it to a county that, like Washington County, who is using Orpheus. And we'll see that this is different. So this tells me that I actually need to print the case out. So after I click this Save Changes, and I click that they've moved, and I transfer the case, probably what I should do at this point is print the case out. So I click the Print button here. And this shows me the whole case, which I can then print to my printer and fax to them. And this is what the printout would look like. It would have all the information about the case, contacts, everything. And then assuming that they are a county that can receive it, so let's transfer another one. Let's take this hepatitis case and let's transfer this one to Washington County. So we'll do the same process. We click and change the address. So we click, I want to change it, and I'll put in 1234 Main, 97222, which is Milwaukee, Clackamas. So if you have the zip code, it automatically puts in the county. So this is telling me the county is not on my approved list. So I don't have access to see Clackamas County cases, but I still can transfer a case into Clackamas County. So I'll go ahead and click Transfer. And now this changes it to a Clackamas County case. So let's take a look at what happens on the menu in both of these cases here. So if I were the epi in Harney County, I would go to my Transfers tab, and I would change this to Harney, one of my counties. And here is this incoming case that I see. So if I click on this, it asks me if I want to accept the transfer. So I could actually deny it, and I'd still be able to look at the record for now because it actually is transferred in. It just hasn't completed the transfer. So if I go back to the menu, every time I click on that case, it's going to ask me to accept it until I do finally click Accept or transfer it to another county. Once I click Accept, then it's accepted in. And the first thing I should make sure is that I've got the right local epi on the case. So I'll go ahead and put in, I'll just pick somebody at random here. And that's a very important step. So let's say that we have a contact that I want to transfer. So there's a feature that's an important one for STD cases. So let's take a look at this chlamydia case. And let's say this one has a contact on it. There's none yet, but let's go ahead and add one. Let's add Robert Smith, who's a male, who's 23. Okay, so it has a bunch of possible Robert Smiths. None of them look like they're the right age. I'm going to make a new one. And so this Robert Smith, we don't know his address. So if I went to his person record, if I clicked on the address part here, and I added an address for him, and let's say that his address used to be 22678 Smith Road, and 97444 Curry County address. And that's his old address. So that's the address that we knew at one point was the one for this guy. So let's say that we actually now discover that his real address is not in Gold Beach. But we don't know what it is, but we do know that he moved. And let's pick on Harney County again. So I click on County, and I'll change this to Harney, and click Save Changes. Now at this point, the address and the zip don't match, and that's why it's the address and the county don't match. That's why it's red. But it still does initiate the transfer into Harney County. So just like before, when we look at the Transfers tab, and I saw some case transfers, I also have a contact transfer feature. And when I click on this, it'll show me information about this contact, which I can accept or deny, just like with the case. And then the incoming person, the difference with a contact transfer is they just see the information for the contact, so they can dispo the contact. So they can say, okay, well, I found this person, I can update their address, and I can say that the transfer is now complete, and I can put other details in about this particular contact, when they got treatment, etc. So that's the basics of case and contact transfer in Orpheus. Thanks for your time.